Hi there and welcome to Rate My Cigar. I'm actually in the Philippines at the moment. I'm actually in Manila. I had planned on doing some travelling to some of the islands. Unfortunately, a monsoon hit just after I got here and some of the flights have been cancelled and lots of flooding, and I've decided sort of to stay in the city. A lot safer really. So I'm just sitting here at a bar smoking my cigar. I wasn't really going to do a video on me just smoking just a normal everyday stick, but I thought, why not? So this cigar here is it's just a farm rolled cigar. I picked some of these up a little while ago. I think they were like £5–6, something like that. They weren't a lot of money, and they're supposed to be from Cuba. So I'm going to tell you about this. Now I'm smoking this cigar. It's not a Cuban cigar. Yeah, I don't think it is a Cuban cigar, but it's very close and it is pretty good. But that could be just where it's a farm rolled cigar. I'm not sure. I've tried different farm rolled cigars over the years, sort of over the last year and a bit actually. Some of them have been really good. Some of them have been, you know, very questionable. So if you can find some that are good, you know, farm rolled cigars, then great. They're a fraction of the price. I mean, potentially I could buy, if I'm buying from Europe, buying a Cuban cigar, and this is a double Corona. So double Corona, say this was a Hoyo de Monterrey, you're going to be paying from Europe somewhere £30 possibly, maybe more. In the UK, without looking and researching, the prices keep going up. It's going to be double that price at least. So me picking this up for £5 or just under, good value. And to be honest, it doesn't smoke like a £5–10 stick. It smokes pretty good. And this is my second one I've had of these. Yes, the second one on this trip. Now what I'm getting from this cigar is it is a long filler cigar. It's been rolled really well. The wrapper on this is very good. The cap is very good. When I'm traveling, I don't carry my V-cut. I've just got a cheap, in fact, I'll just show you guys. I've just got a cheap cutter. There we go. It's just a freebie cutter I got somewhere. The reason being is when you're traveling, you travel through China, they confiscate all the cutters because apparently they're dangerous. And also the same with your lighters. So I don't carry my good lighter. I've literally got a disposable. So yeah, what I'm getting from this is it's a well put together cigar. The burn, I haven't touched the burn up whatsoever, and the burn is pretty good. If Chuck was here, he would be touching away at it occasionally, but he doesn't need it. It's smoking very good. It's got a really good draw on it as well. Trying to think what else. So that's really about the cigar. Now the flavours I'm getting from it. A little bit of spice in the retrohale. It's like a 1, maybe close to a 1.5. It's really not very spicy at all. It's a full mouthfeel with the spice. Spice around my mouth, I'd say 2. It's not a spicy cigar. Now, the flavours I'm getting is really nice wood, cedar. It is a very creamy mouthfeel. And you've got a little bit of zest to it. Now, the one I had the other day, it did do really well as I was smoking it. So I'm gonna come back in a minute. I'm gonna smoke some more, and I'm gonna tell you if it changes. Because, to be honest, it was good. I remember it being good. But I actually smoked a farm rolled cigar. So I've actually got a couple of different ones. I did buy some, they're the BK56 farm rolls, and I got those, and I think they're like, I think I paid like £12 for them, something like that. Big cigar. It took me a long time to smoke it, but it was good, and I'm going to smoke another one of those, and I'm going to do a video on that. But I don't know. I don't know if these are really from Cuba. I picked them up from a place I sometimes pick cigars up from. Draw is really good. Yeah, I've smoked quite a few of these now. I think I bought 20 of them, and this is probably my 5th or 6th one, and they've always been pretty good, really. So it's literally pouring with rain. Yeah, it's really, really bad, but life goes on. Literally fighting to put an umbrella up. So I've done the 2/3, first 2/3 even, and it's not a massively transitional cigar like you get from a Cuban or some of the other New Worlds, but for a very cheap stick, it's good. I mean, it's got a little bit more spicy. It's like a 2 to 3 now on the spice. You've got the wood is more of a mature, seasoned wood. It's more distinctive, but it's pretty good. There is a little bit of zest that comes and goes, along with, I want to say there is some nut there as well, but it's not a bad cigar. I mean, if I was being very snobbish saying that I'm a seasoned cigar smoker and only smoke Cubans, then this I'd turn around and say no good. But put it into perspective, Cuban cigars are expensive, but everyone knows that now, and unless you've literally got money to burn, literally, you know, normal people or sensible people are going to look at other things to smoke. You know, you've got to think about the money, and that's why sometimes I try these other cigars. And to be honest, I'm enjoying this. I'm not enjoying as much as maybe a nice Cuban, yeah, but I've spent £5. I haven't spent, you know, £60 or £50 or £45 from buying it in the UK. Now, because I'm in the Philippines, you think that a Cuban cigar is cheap here. They're virtually the same price they are in the UK. So here, I mean, I've been here for a week. I've seen one other cigar smoker, and he was smoking a very small cigar, and he's from the States. Had a chat with him for 5 minutes, and he brought his cigar with him. And I can't remember what it was. It was a brand, I can't think what it is. But he said he doesn't buy cigars here because he can't get he cannot find what he wants, and when he can, they're more expensive. So he just doesn't bother. Now he lives in the Philippines and in the States. So whenever I travel, I always take some sticks with me, unless I know for a fact that, you know, for instance, if I'm going to Spain and I'm going to Barcelona, there's cigar shops everywhere. The cigars are cheaper there. I won't take any cigars. I'll buy the cigars there that I'm going to smoke. But when I travel to, for instance, like Asia or somewhere, you know, I'll always take some cigars. Now, Japan is another story. As Chuck said before, cigars there are cheaper. So I probably wouldn't take any cigars if I'm going to Japan. Planning to go to Japan next year, so I probably won't take any with me. So, but put it into perspective, the price and what you can get out here, and plus the only cigar shops are right in the centre of Manilla. So if you are coming out here and not going to go to the centre of Manila in BGC, bring your own cigars. And people look at you when you smoke them like, oh my God, the size of that. Is that a big cigarette? Because they don't know what it is. So cigars are really not that popular around here. But for a cheap stick, it's good. So I'm just going to show you guys actually what it's like here. The rain is just unbelievable. It's madness. I don't know if you can see how hard it's actually raining. It's been like this pretty much all day. It lets up for about 2-3 minutes, and then it's bang. It's very windy as well. So there's not much left now, and so to put it in perspective, what the video was really about is, I mean, I do like my cigars. I like Cuban cigars. That's what I really like. I smoke them pretty much every cigar, but with the price of the cigars the way they are now, I'm sort of trying to think a little bit more logically and how much things really I want to spend on cigars. Now, when I do smoke something like this, and I have a Cuban cigar afterwards, I appreciate it even more. And that's why I do try some of the, I'm not going to say lesser sticks, cheaper sticks. So with that in mind, try new sticks, try anything that, that you haven't tried before. I mean, I do try cigars outside of my comfort zone, something I wouldn't normally try, just for the channel. And not every time I'm glad I've tried it. But sometimes I find a cigar that I really do like. It's like Chuck wanted me to try the A Fuente. Now, the Super 60. I sort of said no, let's just have something nice. And he said, no, these are really good. Try them. So I went, all right then. And now I've got a few boxes in my humidor because they're a really good cigar. And when I come on this trip, I brought one with me along with a couple other cigars. So yeah, you need to be trying other cigars. Really, it is good. But I'm just literally sat here in the Philippines in a bar. I've just got a mango smoothie. That's really good. They cost, about £3. But I'm in quite a touristy place in just outside Manila, where all the bars are a little bit dearer than normal. So it's quite a busy place, but I'm just relaxing here. There's a lot of tourists, and I'm having a good evening, just having a cigar, relaxing. And if I'd had, a £70 cigar, yeah, I'd have enjoyed it a little bit more, maybe, but I've still enjoyed it. But I haven't enjoyed it from £5 to £70. I haven't enjoyed it 5-10 times less than I would have that Cuban or that more expensive cigar if it was a Davidoff or or whatever brand. So buying and smoking the cheaper cigars, just make sure they're you know where they're coming from. They're reliable and they're not something that's like a fake Cuban that's just floor sweepings. Well, I don't know, they can't be all floor sweepings, but you just don't know what you're actually smoking. So just be careful and just be a bit logical about it. Think what you're smoking, because at the end of the day, smoking's not good for you anyway. I don't know how bad cigars are. I'm not going to get into that debate with people, because some people say, you're not inhaling to your lungs, it's not bad, but obviously nicotine and tobacco can cause problems with your mouth and stuff, so it's obviously not the best and cleverest thing to do in the world, but you only live once, and I could literally get hit by a bus in 10 minutes time crossing the road, so just enjoy life and, you know, yeah, so the spice is gone now, and you just got this, I want to say cedary, nutty. It's actually not bad. Yeah, it's good. And the burn, I haven't touched this up once. It's actually quite windy here as well, and it's burning really well. The reason I haven't touched it up as well is I've only got this, and so I'll just show you guys actually where I am, because I'm actually sort of here. So I'm actually in a bar that's all open fronted, and the weather outside is it's just lit up rain. No, it's still raining. It is still raining, but the weather's not great here, and we're experiencing a monsoon. So sorry, my camera's there we go. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my cigar and watching the world go by. So I'm going to end the video there. It's just going to be a short video just for you guys. Just thought I'd show you where I am.